it's Abel time. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it has been so long since I've uploaded. I'm in my last semester of obtaining my bachelor's degree and I've just had a lot of things going on, so I've been really busy and I haven't been able to film this video, which really probably should have come out in December or January. But this is paperworm's 2022 end of the year journaling tag. I'm going to be showing you all of the journals that I filled in 2022 and then answering the questions that she created for this tag. So I have them all written, and the first one is introduce your current journal. So this is written in my current journal. I just started this week. It's just this like hot pink, soft, like faux leather. It used to say bright ideas, like in gold, but I covered it up with this unicorn. And then I just have, you know, a slew of random stickers. And then I've got more on the back. A lot of these came from thrift stores, though this one is from Dollar Tree, and so are these. And I think the Gilmore Girls, those actually did come from thrift stores, but clearly they were like actually made, you know, by somebody like that. But anyways, so this is the current one. This actually, like I said, I just started this week, so I do have a journal between all of these and this one. Yeah, this is my new journal. And flipping back to the questions, the second one is show off all the completed journals from 2022. So I certainly will do that. This is my stack, my pile. I'll start with the writing journals rather than like the topic journals. So this is the first one. It's this beautiful spiral bound notebook I got at a thrift store. This is one of my favorite journals I've ever used. As you can see, it really bulked up. I do have some stuff shoved in the back there that definitely makes it wider, but there's also kind of a lot of stuff on these pages, as you can see. This goes without saying, but please don't pause and read my stuff. But yeah, this was the last page. Just decorated, put archived. I thought that was really cute. But yeah, I just have stuff like, you know, Valentine's Day in here. I've also got wrapping paper from Christmas. I think I used this one like December through February, and I just have like some tinsel from the Christmas tree on here. The next journal that I was in is this little blue journal. It says Get It Done. Let me look for the brand on this. I don't know if it will be in here. Tri-Coastal Design. Oh, 1995. This is an old one. I love it though. I really love it. And then this one, I got it at a thrift store as well. I don't know if there's a brand on it. I decorated this one. This is the first one I decorated the cover with stickers, which was kind of fun. It just like let me use my stickers because I'm kind of the person to save them. This one didn't last super long. This one, my Pupperino actually passed away in, so even though it was kind of a sad time, I did actually really enjoy this journal, and I just have kind of just some random things in here. There's one page I made when I was really stressed that I really love this. I think it's so cute. Okay, so that one lasted me about a month. That was like the month of March. And then in the month of April, I had this journal that I also got at a thrift store. This is the tag that it came with. These have all been shown in my completed journal collection. I did that in like May. Yeah, I have this cute little like title page that was just a collection of items from then. Got some stickers for Easter, some stuff I got at a thrift store, you know. So just regular writing, spring semester. This one was pretty much the month of April. And then the next was, I guess, the like last week of April and the first week of May. This was like the last 2 weeks of the school year, and I didn't want to start a new journal that I was going to be using in the summer when I still had finals coming up, so I used this tiny little moleskin. Again, I decorated it with a few stickers. I really like this one because it's very like fairy forest. I didn't love this one. It did come with a few pressed flowers in it when I found it, which was kind of cool. But yeah, it was just really small, and I just like to write a lot, so I didn't really have that much space to write with, you know. But this is when I went to the Renaissance Festival, so I wrote about the things I got in there. But yeah, it was small. It was what I needed it for, but I don't think I would use one of these again as like a daily journal. Okay, so the next journals I have, it's from summer. Oh my gosh, you guys, I freaking loved this journal because it holds summer camp. This one too. These are all my summer journals. This one is not actually a journal. It's a little book that I had that our bosses gave to us. We had like little books, and he encouraged us to write in it throughout the summer. Of course, I had my own books, but I did use it. I'm not gonna like use it anymore, so I just keep it with these. But this one, again, I got from a thrift store. I think this one is Piccadilly. It was definitely pretty used. It has these two elastics, which I didn't know how I felt about it at first, but it's actually super useful because I would use one to close the book and then one as a bookmark of where I was. This one was super fun because I loved how the page was clear. It was nice and bright for summer. So I just had this like really cute decoration at the front. And then just, you know, writing a sticker haul. When I started summer camp, I did a whole like page for it. Oh my gosh, I love this page. This is my summer playlist page. And I just wrote this out because I got a new like Apple ID. So I had to physically write out all of the music I wanted to put on my playlists so that I could make the new playlists that I used to have. And so that was my summer one. Okay, and then this is when things just like really pick up and it shows off my summer journaling style. So at my camp, we have these things called warm and fuzzies. You just write a note to somebody that would make you feel warm and fuzzy. These are all notes that I got from people, and then I would also put our schedules in here because it was how I could document. I didn't really have time to write, so this is how I documented every day. Sometimes the kids would leave silly ones, so I would take them. I also had just kind of like a few washi tapes I would keep with me each week because I lived at the camp, and so there's just a few washi tapes in each of these. And I loved working there. I'm hoping to work there again. In the back pocket, I have a bunch of notes from people also, as well as a Pokemon Animal Crackers bag because we had the snacks there and they were so cute. This one I used from like May to June. And then this one is from the Parthenon in Nashville. I also really filled it up, as you can see. I really loved this one too, of course. It also held my summer camp memories. This I found while cleaning one of the rooms that the kids stayed in. I just thought it was so cute, so I kept it. This was another one of those warm and fuzzies that somebody left, and then a pressed flower from camp. So I just kind of put these up here. Again, more schedules, paintings, more schedules. And we also did something called Secret Sister, where the girls drew our names out of a mug and people would give gifts. So my secret sister like got me Oreos one week and left me this note. So of course I put it in here, and you know, stickers to surround it just because it's so cute. This camp also ended on my birthday, so I wrote about that. Yeah, I just wrote about my 21st in here and have like a card. I wrote on tissue paper that I glued in here. Those are my summer journals. I mean, these just hold such special memories for me, and like, these will probably be some of my favorite journals for the rest of my life. Then when school started, I moved into this journal that I got at a thrift store. Also, let me see if it has a brand. I don't see one. I might have covered it up with the envelope. So I put this little pocket in there. This was just the beginning of my school year. It didn't last me super long. Just had like a really busy school year in general. I would do a little bit of decorating, but not that much. Sometimes I really didn't like my classes, so I would just doodle on the pages. I'm tired, I don't want to be here, bingo bongo. Then I have lyrics from High School Musical 3. I was very bored, and so I just put these things that I would otherwise write in my journal on pieces of paper because I was in class and I couldn't really write in my journal. So yeah, that's this one. And then the last journal that I completed in 2022 is this red one. This one is actually from Target. I did really like this journal. I like this size. It's the same size as the blue one from earlier in the year. Again, I decorated it with stickers. Some I bought at stores, one from my school, some from thrift stores. Just things that I liked and thought it went well. This one was a fun one. I kind of experimented a lot in this journal. I started drinking coffee, and sometimes when I would stir creamer in, I would get coffee on the counter, and so if I ever spilled it, I would like sop it up with the pages so that it would be like a little like coffee stains, you know? This is mostly writing. Oh my gosh, this is when I went to a Midnight's release party, so I have some like Taylor Swift kind of inspired stuff. How cute is this? I love it. And that is the end. This had October and November in it, and I started my next journal on Thanksgiving. And oh my gosh, this video is already so long, and I haven't even shown you my other completed journals. There are less of them though. These are just like things that are topic, like these I just, you know, write and memory keep in. These have like specific purposes, goals, topics. This one is a gratitude journal. Again, I got this at a thrift store. It says $5, but I actually only paid $1 for it. And then I kept it on my windowsill, so some of it like bleached because of the sun. But honestly, I think that's really cool, and it tells a story in and of itself. But this is actually, so like it says, it's from 1983. Looks like somebody wrote in it then, and then they stopped writing in it pretty soon after. And I found this in February, I think, and it just has these little slots. So every day I just wrote a little bit of gratitude. And it was just such a beautiful journal, such a cool find. And, you know, expressing gratitude is just a beautiful and good thing. So the next journal I actually used for several years. My friend gave it to me my senior year of high school, so I've had it for a really long time. I decorated it with a few stickers from Dollar Tree. It's just like a Cambridge notes. And this is just like Bible study notes, mass notes, I don't know, like just stuff like that. Like I was singing at mass one day, so I used this for a while, and I used it all the way to the end. And I think I ended it in May, maybe. Yeah. And then this was a prayer journal. It started out at the end of like 2021 as a gratitude journal, but the pages were very big, and it just wasn't the right use for that. So I turned it into a prayer journal, and I use this throughout summer. I sometimes would like plan things for the summer camp. It looks like I cut something out of like our Sunday bulletin. Oh, this was when Shorty passed away again. But yeah, I'm not really gonna show inside this. I got it from a Renaissance festival, and it was definitely really pretty, but I don't think I'm gonna use one of these again. I have one more prayer journal. This was also from like summer camp through fall. I got this at a Catholic conference from like a table of nuns, literally. And it just is Divine Mercy Jesus. I just really love this. The last thing is just my doodle planner, my 2022 doodle planner. I actually was thinking about doing a flip through of this, and then I never did. So maybe I will at some point. But the truth is, I just didn't enjoy it as much as my freshman year. As my first year using one, and I didn't have time to really fill it out. Like October is such a beautiful theme, and I couldn't even fill it out. And like December, I filled out at the end of December. So it wasn't what I needed planning wise. And you can actually see that by this like created journal. It was like a notepad, and it had a bunch of different sections and the days of the week. And so there just wasn't enough space to write everything I needed to do and when. So each week I would have a different thing, like I had when I had classes, what other events I had, what schoolwork I needed to do, and then what other to-dos I needed to do. And I had one of these each week. And so at the end of the semester, I just like taped them all together, and it's just like a little companion planner from last semester. So those are all of the journals I completed. Oh my goodness, that was so long. I'm gonna try and get through the rest of the questions pretty quickly. The third one is, how did your journaling go this year? Did you daily journal? So I didn't daily journal, but I feel like it went well. I really love all the journals that I made. Finished, went through, whatever. And I do wish I could have like kept up with the journaling. I talked about this last year in this same like journaling tag, that I wish I could like keep up with all the ephemera I have. So like if I have a movie ticket, like put it in and write about the movie right away, instead of just like putting it in the back pocket and like waiting until later. So the next question is, how creative were you? Any struggles? So I would say it was pretty creative. I included pressed flowers, I included stickers and washi tape when I wanted to, and of course in the summer I put my warm and fuzzies and all my schedules from summer camp in there, because that was the easiest way that I could actually document and remember what I was doing each day, is literally having the schedule, because I just didn't have time to write, because it's really a 24-hour job. So I feel like that was pretty creative, and I think it's just so fun to look back on too. It like really helps me with my memories, and I would say that was a really good use of my materials and my time. The struggles I had were just like not having as much time to journal between being in camp and having a lot like at school to do. The next question is, are you happy with what you have accomplished? And I am. I really am. I really love all these journals, like I said. I do wish that I could like keep up with my journaling better, but I don't regret how I journal or don't journal. You know, I want to enjoy it, and I want to just be able to keep the memories. And if I'm writing about it, you know, like a lot of this stuff I only just wrote about, even though, you know, it happened in October, but that's okay, because as I'm going through, you know, my wristbands from football games or, you know, other things like that, I'm still reliving those memories, and I'm having I'm having fun, and I'm taking the time to write about it all, and like that's really what it's all about for me. What goals do I have this year regarding journaling? I said this last year, I would like to keep up with my ephemera. I'm already really behind, so I don't know if that'll happen, but I really want to work at the same summer camp, and I would hope to do the same thing where I can put my schedules in, and like all my warm and fuzzies. Like I just love all those little trinkets, and I just like those things I think are just worth saving, you know? So the next question is, show us your blank journals you are excited to use in the next year. So I actually have another little pile off to the side here. This first one is one that I want to use in the summer because it says Summer Zone on it. And I got this at a thrift store, of course, and it has lines on one side and then it's blank on the other, though it looks thin enough that I can, you know, still use the lines guidelines. I like the spiral notebooks because they can expand, and then they can also turn all the way around. But anyways, I figured this one will be good for summer too, because it's like I could put the schedule on the side that doesn't have the lines, and then like maybe journal about the day right here. But I think that'll be cool. If I need more than one journal over the summer, I'd like to use this one, I think. I just got this one recently. It's actually a Kelsey Ballerini journal. Again, I got it at a thrift store, so I just liked, it says Too Busy Chasing Stars, and it has a compass rose. I love the blue, I love the gold. I think it's so pretty. I love the like soft coveriness of it. And then I also like the size. It's about the same size as the spread journal that I really liked. So yeah, I would like to use this if I need to over the summer. Next, I have this dream planner. It's basically just a notebook that has like some images and some quotes in it. And I think it's really pretty, and I would like to use it as a prayer journal over the summer, especially if I'm back at camp, just because I just think it's pretty. And there's one specific image of like a lake or something in here. Oh, here it is, like this forest and the waterfall that makes me think of camp. I just think it's so pretty. So I want to use this in the summer. Next one is this art journal. I have actually already started this. I've done a few pages in it. But I'm really close to finishing my like primary art journal that I keep with me at school. This one just kind of stays at home, and I'm almost done with that other one. So I'm really getting ready to move into this one. So I'm really excited for that. And then I plan to use this travel journal on my trip to World Youth Day. I'll be in Europe for 2.5 weeks, July and August. And I would like to use this journal for that. The truth is, it might be too big to hold that trip, but I think it will be an epic one, so I want to use this beautiful epic journal. So those are the blank journals I'm excited to use this year. The next question is, what were your favorite art/decorating/writing tools this year? I liked stickers a lot more. I like just like creating the vibes, you know? I'm a very summer person, so like this is like the epitome of like, I just love it. I actually made these stickers with pressed flowers. And I found like a Harry Styles sticker at the thrift store, the smiley faces, you know, all that. So I liked stickers, I liked washi tape, I liked ephemera, and then of course I liked those schedules and the warm and fuzzies from my camp. The next question is, what are your overall wishes when it comes to journaling? What do you really want? I have kind of touched on this, but I really like the memory keeping. That's the original reason I journaled, was for memory keeping, and it kind of has also evolved into like a way for me to express my thoughts that I don't feel like comfortable sharing with other people. It's a really great place to process things and feelings. Definitely better to say something mean on a piece of paper that won't be seen than to somebody's face, you know? So yeah, I really just want it to be something I can look back and like see who I was and see what I was doing. The next question is, do you have any idols in the community that you want to reach? So I would say like my favorite journaling YouTuber is Overall Adventures. I feel like a lot of people really like her videos. And I just also really like her personality. She also is/was like a theater person, and I did theater as well. And what she shares with her journals are just like really beautiful thoughts, and I also love like seeing her life too. Like her relationship with her husband is really beautiful, and they just had a child. So I don't know if she will ever be able to like post again, because you know, having a kid definitely changes things. And she has seen some of my videos, but it's been like a year since then, so I have no idea if she, you know, is even watching videos anymore. But I really like her energy and enthusiasm she has for this kind of art form, you know? The next question is, do you want a giant bookshelf full of journals? So at the end of the day, yes, I would like a lot of journals. I don't know if I'd keep them on a bookshelf. I currently have them in a couple of like plastic drawers. I am running out of space to put my completed journals. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after that. Tina from Overall Adventures actually has just like a giant plastic tub of journals, and I might do that at some point, just because it'd be easy to transport and like, you know, be protected by the plastic. So like maybe that will be it. I don't think I'd want to keep them on a bookshelf though, because they're not like pretty to display, you know? Like I'd rather have actual books on a bookshelf. The next question is, do you want to build storage for journals and pens that can last you for years? And along the same thing, well, okay, I do have a good amount of blank journals that will probably last me a couple years. They're literally just in a box though. They're not really pretty. And then pens, I actually don't really like to like hoard a bunch of backup pens. Like I just like to get pens when I need them, you know? So the answer would actually really be no to those. Oh my gosh, the next question. Where do you see yourself in your journals in 10 years? That's really big. I am 21 right now. I'm graduating from college in less than 6 weeks. And in 10 years, I don't even know. I mean, like maybe married with kids, maybe not journaling anymore. I mean, not that I want to give it up, of course, but I'm not gonna like force myself to continue to do something if I outgrow it, you know, like if it's no longer my season of life. But I would hope I'd at least continue to like prayer journal and gratitude journal. But I mean, of course, I'd also like the memory journaling. But again, you know, if I have kids, my life will change a lot. So, and then the last question is, why do you journal? What is journaling to you? And again, I've kind of talked about this, but I really love the memory keeping aspect of it. And I love it being just a safe space to be myself. I think it encourages creativity, it encourages thoughtfulness. It's just a place to be yourself, you know? It's your best friend that will never judge you because it's an inanimate object. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a pretty long one, and you know, it's been a long time coming too. So yeah, thanks so much. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Thank you to paperworm for making this tag. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, y'all.